Hello YouTube. It's been a little minute. Let me gather like my thoughts. I'm getting ready for work right now, so I really don't got time to waste. So I'm just gonna start, just kind of doing my makeup for work. Maybe it's time to kind of get back into the YouTube thing, and which is not like the easiest thing for me. I actually do have another video for you guys coming, and I've already started editing, but I realized I just have a lot to update you guys about, and I feel like maybe it's just that's not the video to do that. If you guys know me, you guys know I struggle with like sharing my business, especially on the internet. Honestly, just a struggle because I just hate when people know when I'm not doing good in life, and I don't like people to feel good about that. But at the same time, YouTube is full of just like support, and if you're watching or if you're new, I also want to say welcome if you are new, and check out some of my other videos. I do not want this to be the only video. Basically this is the video for you nosy people. It's for my supporters, it's for the haters. I'm really about to tell you guys tea and give you guys update about my life and what's been going on, because if I just only showed you guys the good, I would be showing you guys a fake version of my life. That's why social media is fake, because they never talk about the bad that's going on or what they're struggling with. I don't know, I feel like I kind of owe you guys some type of update, so I'm just gonna do my makeup and tell you guys. As a lot of you guys know, if you guys watch my YouTube shorts or just watch any of my videos, you guys know that I was preparing for a breast reduction surgery, which I did get. They're a lot smaller than before. I don't know if you guys can tell. They're more healed. I'll definitely show them a little bit more. Just getting the reduction and like the surgery and then the recovering and staying in the hospital, honestly, that's its own story time. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because there's already so much I need to talk about. But if anybody is interested in that or if has any questions about anything about the surgery, please feel free to comment. I will answer any questions you have, and if anybody's really interested in knowing more about it, I will let you guys know. Hold on, y'all, my daily Bible verse just came in, and I'm gonna read it with you guys. It said, "You shall seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart." Jeremiah 29 verse 13. We gonna get back to that because we're not gonna just skip over that. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing and turning on your post notifications. I did get the breast reduction, and I feel like that was the start until the downfall. Let's start off with, I did not get paid like any unemployment or anything from taking a medical leave. I did not get paid. I know I should have. It was just a very complicated process that was taking a lot longer. I started it too late because I didn't even know I had to do all this before. And just the process was taking too long, and it really felt, I'll talk to my job about it and they wouldn't know. I'll talk to my parents about it, they just wouldn't know. Like, it just felt like I had to kind of figure it out by myself. I wanted to get paid, and I was really trying to figure out, like, how am I going to get paid during this time that I'm taking 3 weeks off of work. Like, how am I going to get paid? 2 days before the surgery, still wasn't figured out, and at that point, I got to get ready for the surgery. Like the time is coming. I'm getting more anxious. Like, I just came to the conclusion, like, I'm giving up. I said, just put it all in my vacation and sick time hours. I have a savings. I'm going to rely on my savings. I have a paycheck. Like, I think I'll be good for the 3 weeks, because mind you, I knew I was getting my surgery back in January. I knew back in January I was getting it in the beginning of March, so it gave me the whole February to save and put money aside for that, and which I did. I honestly regret kind of giving up, because my life would have been a lot easier if I was getting paid for the 3 weeks I was off. So please don't be like me. If you're going to take a medical leave, I don't care how fucking stressful and confusing the process is, please try to figure it out, because honestly, I feel like me just kind of giving up and coming to the conclusion, like, I'm just not going to get paid for the 3 weeks I'm off of medical leave was the dumbest thing I did. The day before my surgery, I had to go to the hospital to get the markings for my chest, because my surgery was like very early in the morning. It was at like 10 in the morning. I literally went over the fattest effing pothole, and I didn't even flatten my tire. I fucked up my rim. My parents pulled through for that one and fixed my car. I get the surgery. I stay overnight. I go home the next day. So on the 5th day post-op, keep in mind these times. I woke up between 7:30 8 a.m. I have my first post-op. It wasn't even a week before. It was like 5 days after the surgery. I had my first appointment, post-op appointment for 11. Both of my parents were going to pick me up at 10:30 from my house. And my little brother had actually stayed the night. So I woke my little brother up. That was the first day I could finally get up by myself. And I'm like, okay, like I'm about to make us some breakfast, like get up. Mind you, my mom and my little brother have been staying with me for the last couple of days. So when I got up and really got out of my like bed, because during the other 4 days I literally stayed in my bed, like I didn't move. So when I finally got up and seen my house, like it was kind of messy. Like there was wrappers, there was soda cans, the trash hasn't been taken out. So my little brother's still sleeping. I wake him up. I'm like, hey, like, can you help me clean up a little bit? Mind you, I can't bend down. I can't touch the floor. I can barely bend down to use the bathroom by myself. So I asked him like, hey, like, you know, I can clean like surface level stuff. Like if I don't have to bend down, I can clean it. So I'm like, hey, before I make breakfast, like, can you help me clean up a little bit? And my brother said no at first, which I heard him say no, but I was just like, he just woke up. Like I see him on his phone. I was like, hey, like, can you help me just clean up a little bit? And then he said it again, like, no, like I'm not helping you clean up. And I'm like, what do you mean no? You've been here for 5 days. You mean to tell me you're not gonna help me clean up? Like when you know I just got out of surgery and my house is a mess and you've been here? He's like, I didn't make the mess and I didn't eat your food.
Really, nigga?
I know you guys don't know, like, us personally, but ain't no way this has been at my house for fucking 4 nights, 5 days talking about he didn't make no mess and he didn't eat none of my food. So you didn't eat none of the food that's been in my house, none of the snacks, and even if you brought your own motherfucking food, did you clean the dishes? I know he didn't cook none of his own food, but my boyfriend's been making dinner for all of us for the last week. We got into a big fight and I was like, you need to get the fuck out of my house. I don't really need your opinions on this whole situation, y'all. I'm just telling you guys where I was up. He's on the phone with my mom because we're arguing. I'm telling him he has to leave. I'm on the phone with my dad and I'm telling him like what's going on. So they're like, don't kick him out, don't kick him out. Like we're gonna pick you up at 10:30. Like he's gonna leave. Like mind you, he just woke up. He hasn't even used the bathroom yet. Like nothing. Like he's just been up. Like you can either 1, help me clean. 2, you can sit at the kitchen table and wait till my parents get home. Mind you, this is 7:30, 8 in the morning. My parents are not coming till 10:30. Or 3, you can leave. So he decided that he was going to sit at the kitchen table and be on his phone. Mind you, I'm trying to clean up whatever I can clean up. I made me breakfast for me, didn't offer him nothing. That couldn't even get a cup of water from the sink if he wanted to. Like, I was so mad. And the fact that that's what he would rather do, it really be your own people, bruh. We're very close, mind you. Like, you guys can look at a lot of my videos. He's in a lot of my videos. Like I just don't know what's good with this dude. I know he's watching and I don't care. And I haven't talked to him. And it's not like I don't want to forgive him. It's just like mentally it's not letting me like move past it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not mad about it still, but it's just like I don't have nothing to say to him. I definitely don't want him in my crib. Like I'm not picking you up, you're not coming to my house. Like I just mentally I'm just not, I just can't move past it yet. Like I'm just not okay with it at all. Like one of the times like I actually need you, you know what I'm saying? We've been taking care of you too. Like landed a good job. They told us a bunch of good shit about it, and basically he had to leave his other job because the schedules were clashing. I supported that. I was also in school, so it's just like you cannot be working 2 jobs and be a full-time student. So we agreed that he was just gonna do the new job. And the first week was good, it was great, and then just by the second week already it was just not good. Like it was just weird. Like basically it was like a delivery position, coming to work on time and they'd be like, well, sorry, we don't have no routes for you. So he would like be there for just a couple of hours to help the other people, and then they would basically send him home. And that's where we were like, that's weird. Like it just happened a few times. Like the first time I was like, oh, like okay, like that's the first time that's happened, but it happened a few times on his scheduled days. So that's when we were like, okay, like how are you going to make money then? Because they're scheduling you for you to get there. And mind you, he's leaving school early for this job. Taking time out of like actual school to be there for this job, and they're basically, you might as well have stayed at school, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't worth going there no more. It was better if he just didn't go. There's no point of keep leaving school for a job that's gonna keep sending you home. Like, and we were trying to talk to people, and they would be like, text this number, and the number would not respond. We don't know whose number this is. We would text the number and no response, no answer. Like, we would be like, is this a robot? But I feel like if it was a robot, they would answer. So it's somebody's number. They keep telling us to text, and the only time it's ever texted back was one time in the beginning when he started. After that, mute. But we started getting concerned, like, okay, it's like, what are we gonna do? Like, I'm out of work. Technically, you're kind of out of work. We're praying, we're reading our Bible. Like, it was a stressful time for both of us. Like, I was crying like every day. Like, I was so stressed about like just like what was going on. Like, my boob reduction, like that was the last thing I would think about. Like, I'm going through a whole recovery process, but I'm not even relaxing no more. Like, I'm not, like, I'm so worried about life. Like, this is the last thing I'm worried about. And his school technically said he couldn't move on to the next module from his school because he was missing too much school. He has to be out of school for a few weeks, so retake that module. I felt bad for him because I felt like during this time for him personally, like, his life was kind of going down a little bit. Everything was just really going down, and I was just really upset because I was like, honestly, I feel like if I never got this boob reduction, I feel like none of this shit would be happening, honestly. Like I just felt like now that I'm out of work, now all this shit wants to crumble down. I just really kept going to God, and I was like, God, like, what like is going on? Like, it was a stressful time, y'all. Like, I talked to my dad about it, and my dad managed to get him into a warehouse position where it's basically same hours, same pay, same everything that he had from the delivery thing. I'm finally back at work, which was kind of a little bit rough because it's like really awkward coming back into work after you haven't been there for a while, and also coming back with a breast reduction. You know, everybody's obviously looking at my chest and like wants to know. I feel like we're coming a little bit out of that dark cloud now. Financially, thankfully, like, I have good savings and I'm good with money and stuff. But also, mind you, y'all, like, it's just every month already this year, because in the beginning, you know, we got this apartment back literally January 1st, put the deposit, and the first months were in February. Was no tax season. As a server, I owed like over $1,500 in taxes, which is a fat chunk of money that I definitely did not want to give up, but I did. Now in March, I had to take 3 weeks off for the surgery, and it really made me get back into my Bible, and it was a rude awakening. Like, God was showing me like things can be taken away and that we shouldn't take advantage. Don't take advantage for what you have. Don't take advantage of your car. Don't take advantage of your apartment. Please be very happy to be able to pay your bills. That's just like the update of my life, and now that this is all done and over with and I have said everything, alright, y'all, I'm literally editing. I'm like, where's the end of this video? I have no idea what happened to the end, but I do not want to end it like that. I was trying to say, now that everything is done and over with and we're doing a lot better, I feel really good to post this and kind of update you guys on like what life has just been. God is very good, and I don't think that things would have gone better in that short amount of time if it wasn't for him. And just praying. Life is doing very well right now, and I cannot complain, and I'm very thankful. I'll be back on the scene very soon. Like, look at my nails. Like, I gotta be back out there. Just want to remind you guys to like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, comment, and let's just keep the vibes going. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.